New U.S. Attorney General could potentially have a major impact on the case against Faro strip club owner Peter Gerace and several others that are charged with conspiring to kill a witness against him. It was enough for a judge to summon all sides to court this afternoon, as we hear now from 2 on your sides. Dave McKinley. David?
Yeah, and they don't know quite what to make of this yet, Scott. What we're talking about is a separate case against Gerace and several others charged in connection with the death of that key witness who was scheduled to testify against Gerace at his recent trial, where he was convicted of drug and sex trafficking, and the renewed possibility that this could now become a death penalty case. Former Faro's dancer Crystal Quinn was found dead of an overdose in a Wellsville apartment before she could testify against Gerace. Several people were charged with plotting her death and making it look like an accident. They included Gerace, John Ehrman, who worked at Faro's and is the reputed head of the Outlaws motorcycle gang, Simon Gogolak, who is accused of providing Quinn with a fatal dose of fentanyl, and Howard Hinkle, a Wellsville man who was among the last to be seen with Quinn. Though the charges of killing a witness carry a potential death penalty, prosecutors announced last year they would not seek it against Gerace and his co-defendants. But new Attorney General Pam Bondi ordered all such decisions made under the previous administration to now be reviewed. Despite that, today in court, prosecutors said they don't expect to now be ordered to seek the death penalty against any of the defendants, noting the case is lacking the aggravating circumstances to support it. Assistant U.S. Attorney Nicholas Cooper stated, as charged, this case isn't even eligible. But lawyers for the defendants are worried because there's no guarantee. As one put it, they don't know. They represent that it won't be a death penalty case, but they can't say for sure. A dilemma for the judge is that anyone facing a potential death penalty case is entitled to so-called learned counsel, an additional lawyer specializing in capital punishment cases. And that is precisely what defense lawyers pitched for today. Now, these learned counsel lawyers generally involve themselves in reviewing mitigating circumstances, those which might influence a judge not to sentence someone to death. But bringing one on now could likely result in an extensive delay in these proceedings, even if they end up not being needed. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Buffalo said it would contact higher-ups in Washington to see if it can get an expedited review of this particular case. On your side of the newsroom, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.
All right, Dave.